The US dollar kept the positive trend throughout last week. On the backdrop of albeit US second quarter GDP data, the index unleashed the bulls to the upside. For the week, the index gained 1.15%. Meanwhile, the rival Euro-USD pair remained in the plunge. Since the start of July, the fiber had hardly made an upturn. However, the firm 1.1109 support line confined the pair's downside, limiting daily losses. For the week, the pair lost 1.3%. The European Union economic docket displayed some adverse events, charging up the peers. The German June imports price index and June France producer prices reported lower than the consensus estimates. In the meantime, the AUD-USD pair was trading near 0.6902 mark in the Friday session, closing 2.3% down from the week prior. The Aussie pair had already signaled for an imminent downfall continuation when it broke a one-month-old ascending support line on Thursday. The loonie pair was underway a recovery path after prolonged session of consolidation. The Canadian economic docket remained light-wind amid a lack of significant data releases. However, the favorable growing greenback seemed to help out the loonie pair too. Anyhow, the pair appeared to lean slightly downwards as US crude prices rose. Speaking of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin incurred a significant selling pressure, which was in place in spite of some bullish fundamental developments. Thus, Bank of China posted an article about Bitcoin, explaining how Bitcoin works, why the price is going up, and why it's valuable and move markets never thought would happen. Still, Bitcoin price declined by 0.48% on Friday. For the week, the crypto king lost 7.3% in value. In commodity markets, oil prices inched up on Friday, ending the week higher, supported by weekly US reports of inventory draws and worries over a potential supply disruption in the Middle East, while the worsening outlook on the global economy kept price gains. October Brent crude oil finished at $63.46 on Friday, with a 2.47% weekly gain. Tensions remain high around the Strait of Hormuz because Iran is refusing to release the British-flagged oil tanker it commandeered in the Gulf. Meanwhile, September WTI crude oil futures settled at $56.20, rising by 1.63% for the week. Gold prices steadied last week, crawling higher on Friday after touching a one-week low in the previous session, amid expectations of monetary policy easing from leading central banks and an imminent interest rate cut. Gold price advanced by 0.26% on Friday to close at 1,418.60 per ounce. For the week, the price fell by 1.78%. You are watching weekly review of the currency and commodity markets on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Tikhina. We wish you profitable deals.